Hello, boys and girls. Welcome to the Missouri Woods and Water
Don't
Podcast.
change it to that. That sounded like Mr. Rogers.
It's a family show. We
yeah.
got a family recap here.
I'm so glad you're all here.
I mean, we've already had to redo it because we were too inappropriate 2 seconds ago.
That's
so
true.
maybe I need to mix it up a little bit and be
It's
a little bit
because-
more family friendly.
Because Nate's a little bitter about this episode.
Wait, he is a little bit.
Listen. I'll be tonight's proctor. Okay.
Okay.
There's a 75% success rate at this table, and I'm not one of those.
Hey, wait. How many deer you kill?
1.
No. We got you covered. 100.
You got us covered.
How many did you kill?
2.
Remember? Well, I hope you tell the story.
I will.
We'll get into it.
And
get into
but yeah, so I'll be tonight's proctor. I'll get into my season real quick. I didn't kill shit during the rut, but
Or before or after.
that's not true. I mean, I specifically didn't kill anything, but
Yeah.
you know,
He's got some boys to take
I'm
care of.
a
I get
I'm a
that.
guide at this point.
Right.
We're going to talk about tomorrow, by the way, because that could be fun. Anyways, yeah, the Rut Recap. We got Killer of Time. Killer of Time and Branson. That'll be fun to talk about.
Jesus.
I think your wife don't listen.
She doesn't either.
She
she definitely does not.
My wife definitely does.
I want to.
So I got to watch it.
I'm going to drop some like really important information on the show for her sometime.
Your
and
wife is
see-
probably the most hunter-friendly of all of our wives.
100%.
She's a huge supporter of
I won't
us.
say probably. She just is
She's
the
a
most
huge supporter.
hunter-friendly.
I am blessed. I am married to a wonderful person.
So stop talking about her like that all the time.
This is going to get me laid.
By
She's
your
like, I heard you
sister.
talking about me. It was good things.
Yeah, but before we hit record, you want to talk about that?
Don't even. Don't even start that.
I love it. I want to start fights.
They are fun. Let's do some sponsors real quick.
you just wanna get right into it?
Yeah, we'll get into it because we got some housekeeping after that.
Housekeeping.
Housekeeping. You got them pulled up there?
Huntworth Gear.
Huge fan of their new stuff. Yeah.
Where?
Andy's got it on
Andy's
right
got
now. I was wearing it today, actually. So
I wore it today putting up Christmas lights.
So I have the vest that Andy's got
This
on.
vest is
so I have
just comfortable
the
for
first
the
one,
daily wear, yeah.
the prototype one that they sent out to us. So it doesn't have that logo and stuff. So I made it a work one. It's my work.
Yeah, I'm too
That's what
fat. I
I'll do.
didn't get them.
No, you're not too fat.
You're too tall.
You're too tall.
Yeah.
I'm too something.
You're definitely too. Dang it! I was gonna get
Yep.
inappropriate again.
There was a song about it.
But yeah, I wore their new Silent X. Actually, it was a coat that was laying on my basement
Yeah.
floor from hunting, and I'm like,
Those Silent
It
X's
was
are gonna be
cold this
nice.
morning, and I had to put Christmas lights up because, that's just
The way you
life.
do. Yeah.
And it was cold out, so I wore that. And then I got sweaty. That's the only bad thing is it is warm, and so if I do a lot of movement,
You gotta be careful because
Yeah.
like
You can overlayer.
it was before. Well, because rifle season was hot as shit. But for bow season, we did have a few days where it was like cold, and I just threw it on my backpack, took it out there, and then put it on before I got my stand
yeah.
or whatever. Because it's warm. It gets warm if you ain't careful. So
Okay.
Huntworth.
Gear. Oh, use our code MWW15 if you want.
Or check out one of their big sales they have
I've
often.
learned that their sales will trump that anyway. So if
Yeah.
it's 25% off, they'll give you that first.
And use theirs, guys. Get the most bang for your
We
dollars.
don't care.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't. They just want us to give a good deal
Help
to our
promote.
customers if they're not on a sale, but they are on a sale a lot.
Yep.
Like routinely 20-30% sales.
Yeah.
Do it.
Morel targets.
Shoot them.
All of mine are laying on the ground at the moment from the wind.
I need to go double check my bow for this later portion of bow season.
I think we have had a
So-
buck in our field.
In your actual house field?
Yeah, because my buck target is fucked up.
Oh yeah, I believe it. I believe it.
I feel like
I bet you have.
Yeah.
I've seen those reels before.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, I don't think I told. Like, I haven't been on the podcast for several weeks. I know I haven't told it. There's just talking about bucks in the field. The other day, my wife went to go let our dog out the front door, and I was sitting on the couch.
Old Charlie.
Yeah. So we have a little bougie little dog. The wife opens the door.
What do they call that? The allergies. Hypoallergenic.
Yeah. Yeah. One of them. She opens the door and screams. Like, I have never heard her scream like that before. So I like
Your wife does or the dog?
my wife does.
Okay.
And she has the door. It's like she slams the door shut. I was like, what the? So I take off running. She's like, oh my god. She's like over there like breathing real hard. I was like, holy shit. I'm like, I'm ready for some dude to be on the other side of this door. Like I was like, what the fuck is like happening? There was a deer. It was the night after Kendall had killed her deer in youth season, which we haven't. I'll get to that too. But I guess this deer was in our driveway, like 5 steps from the front door. And Kate opens up, then there's this deer like looks her right in the eyes. And the dog takes off after it. It was a whole shit show.
Oh, so Charlie's not a bitch, huh?
Yeah, no, Charlie, she'll get them.
Nice.
Get their ankles.
Don't know what she's going to do, but she'll get after it.
Yeah, she's going to chase you.
That's right. Anyway, sorry.
Morel targets.
Speaking of targets.
Speaking of targets,
Was it a doe, I'm assuming?
I guess, yeah. I didn't even, by the time I got there,
Actually, it was a
everything
200-inch deer. Would have been
Start
nice.
throwing knives? No.
Okay. On X, use our code MWW20 for 20% off. Might be a good time to mention our party that is December 6th, which will be 5 days after you hear this one.
That's some housekeeping we're gonna take care of.
Yeah,
so,
we'll do that. They are putting that party on.
Title sponsor.
Title sponsor. There you go. That's a good one. Athlon Optics. Like I enunciated.
Tick of the ops.
Optics. I don't know. I've got good things to say. Like, I mean, just,
Thermal's coming right around the corner,
Better let it up.
boys.
I know Andy's really excited about the 9-month season.
I am.
We need to have a show about that. We will.
We will.
So, yep, coming around the season. I'm using the same one that I had on it last year, the 640. What are we talking about over here? What is our side conversation here? I want to hear it. Just tell me.
I'm on call, and I forgot my phone was on loud.
Oh, you can keep it on loud. It's okay.
I'm on call too.
I turned it off.
Are you? Nice. This could be interesting
Yeah, we'll see.
because it's currently sleeting outside.
Yeah, a little chilly.
Somebody turned their heater on before now.
Yeah,
Huxworks.
I love
Yep.
my Huxworks.
Mine's a little dinged up, and I need to get a wrap for it.
I don't like wraps. I'll be honest. I'm not a fan of wraps.
I used one for a while, and then it just kept falling off. I need to get a better wrap.
Black Hills Gear is what
Yeah.
mine
Is that the
are,
one
and I
you
really
tie
like 'em.
on?
No, they strap on. Velcro. Like
If anything, I've seen.
there's
I've
4
seen,
Velcro straps that.
The one that had the elastic you pull tight. I want
Yeah,
one of
I don't
those.
like
See,
those.
no, these
Or-
ones, they're like a glove, so they just fit on. And they're like super tight around it. I don't know exactly what they are. I've just seen pictures of them.
I bought a cheap one and made the mistake of
No, I
not
think
spending the
these
right
were like
money.
high dollar ones.
I like the Black Hills. I've got 2 Black Hills Gears, and they've been great. But after you took a deer out from under me.
Which one?
No, I'm just kidding. After that happened, I started just taking. I what did I walk like a mile and then a quarter that one day?
It was a long walk.
So I did my coyote rig and I put the gun in that. What is that pack? I've got the Eberly stock.
Yeah,
And I just kept using it all rifle season.
Yeah.
And
got a little scratchy.
just from taking it in and out, it's not scratched. It's just little wear marks that.
Sure.
Like, oh, it was so pretty.
See, that don't bother me.
Yeah. But
You
anyway,
can't really do
Huxworks.
that with that because warranties and stuff. I think I have a friend who Cerakoted theirs and helped with that.
I know that friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, that 6 flow I have on that 243. I have it on that short barrel 243 that I like it.
Yeah.
It did
I'm
well.
excited to try the smaller TI. What is that? The 5.56 TI
There's
Yeah.
a
on my
5.56.
22-250.
Yeah.
I just haven't put it on yet.
See, you
just to see
you
if
have
that
the
gets
6,
more
I
accurate.
have the 6 flow.
See, and then we have the 726.
7.62
762.
TI.
Dyslexia.
Yeah.
Dyslexia.
But yeah.
Isn't that dysnumbria? If it's numbers, is it still dyslexia?
No, it's just dyslexia.
Okay, I didn't know if it was a.
Dyslexia and dysgraphia.
What's dysgraphia?
That.
Writing wrong?
Yeah, I can't write. Like hard to spell or like hard to read.
I'm gonna
just
read
bad handwriting,
Ain't
pretty
terrible.
much.
1 ticket free. You did good, perfect. 1 tackets if you buy Bugatti Hut.
No,
Drawing at 8.
I definitely don't know how to spell Bugatti.
At 8 porn laddered. Micah said porn.
No, definitely didn't. Anyways, next.
Oh, sorry. Micah's reveal cameras by Tacticam. I got a funny picture the other day on our reveal cam. Coyote right in front of the camera. I need to find that and show it to you. looking right up at a tree stand. It was just kind of funny.
My cameras have been just dead. I haven't had a.
I don't mean dead. We mean like nothing on them.
No, I'm not talking. Yeah, I'm not
his
talking
aren't
about
literally dead.
I'm talking
mine are
about,
like physically dead.
Yeah, mine are just
Nothing moving?
just does, just some does here and there. No, nothing to get worked up about.
Mine died like 2 or 3 days before rifle season,
That's terrible.
and I really didn't want to go back in and go change
disturb it,
everything.
yeah.
And then I haven't been back since. So
Yeah. Well, I mean, when you get it done, opening weekend, why does it matter?
Oh, hold on just a second.
It'd take forever.
we're not going to wait for you to get deer.
I wasn't talking to me.
But yeah, reveal cameras.
I mean, I'm the one that's got the list too, so
Yeah.
you're gonna have to wait for me to find this picture to show Andy.
I do appreciate you guys, like, getting the HD photos and the videos so I can watch them.
Nice, ain't it?
On the shared.
Yeah. I
surprised
I
you
get
even looking.
bored. I
you
get
can watch
bored.
the videos?
Huh?
You can't watch the videos.
Yeah, you can.
If it goes to the
I can
shared
see
file.
your videos.
How do you do that?
I don't know. Don't be an idiot.
I guess.
Duh.
I don't know. I see the HD ones for sure.
I'm almost
yeah, I
positive
definitely
I can
see
see the videos.
I
I could be wrong about that.
I've
I feel
never
like
been
I've
able
missed
to
the
find the
camera
videos.
picture
I've always
of it.
found the HD because they just show up in the feed. But I do feel like they need to change it back to where you can get the shared feed on your normal feed.
Yeah, I do
On the
miss
home feed.
that.
Last year you could do that.
I got to remember to go look.
Some big does on there.
Yeah.
Turkey.
How is your doe population still?
One less.
Just thick and heavy.
Yeah.
I need to bring Bennett out to make it another less.
Yeah.
Is what I need to do. He needs to get his first deer. Damn it.
Yeah. Well, that's a
Late doe season in 2 more weeks. 3
well,
weeks.
it's youth season right now
Right.
too. So get her done. I still think we need to do a podcast in the blind while
That would be
doing
funny.
doe management.
I don't think it'd last long.
I don't think it would either, but it'd be fun.
Yeah, it'd be fun.
How many
7.5
tags? Can you get?
minutes.
Is it unlimited tags?
4 in Lafayette County.
4 in Lafayette. Okay.
All right.
Habitat works.
Is it 4 between
Yeah.
archery and
4 rifle. I bet you I can buy more for archery.
What about landowner?
I mean, that's a whole different thing.
Then you can get landowner.
Pretty sure I can get more.
More.
I don't know.
Habitat Works. Dustin Williams. Call our buddy.
I need to because now I have CRP that I need to have a burn plan on. And that's a guy who can write my burn plan.
Habitat. Old Dustin.
Oh, Dustin Williams.
He can write your
Old
burn plan.
Mm-hmm.
Dustin.
Well, of course, he's great at the planning thing. I mean, if anything.
Well, that's part of his
I mean, that's his repertoire.
business degree. That's what he
Yeah.
does.
I give you his
He
phone
likes-
number
also
if
likes
I
fire.
have his thing up. But I don't.
Hey, put your phone down. Let's get this moving.
Yeah, dude. If you
Call
delete
him at 816-752-7390.
That's right.
I've memorized. I didn't even look at it. That's awesome.
No, you didn't.
Well, I looked at the first part, but 7390. God, let me. But I know a guy, and they got it on. No, they didn't. Be cool if it did, though.
Yeah.
Rut Recap, fellers.
Yeah. 2025. Almost 26.
I didn't do shit.
Who killed first? You or Pat?
I think Kendall probably did.
Kindle.
So you see,
Are we gonna do a show with her?
Can she will?
I think
guarantee
that'd be a
it.
cool tale
Well,
to
we
chase.
we did one with Lawson.
Did you?
You did.
Oh, I did one.
That's yeah. You did
Yeah.
one of the extra hunt.
Yeah,
recap.
extra deals. You know, kids are great, and like Lawson did a good job, but stretching it out to where it,
Oh no,
lengthwise.
Kendall did a radio interview after hers, like on KMZU, I think.
Oh,
I
really?
watched that. Or
Yeah.
I watched it on.
Snapchat. I
Yeah.
couldn't find it on the actual radio because they had their deal kind of messed up. It wasn't live. But
I might have just skipped through that. I didn't.
it was on. Well, we went to the big buck contest at the Chevy dealership.
Okay.
And they were just setting up, I guess, this radio deal. And they just walked over and asked if, because Kendall and then my niece's stepdaughter got one. And they were there together, and they asked the 2 girls if they wanted to do a radio show. And so it's like, yeah, okay. They kind of shocked they did, but
Right.
they went in there and like, all right, well, tell me what happened. And Kendall's like, well, my dad woke me up early, and we got to the stand, and then he got daylight, and Dad, rattled because there's another deer out in the field, and I tried to rattle to get that one to come back. And he goes, well, and then we look up, and this deer came running in from the east, and
she did. She said,
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
and it ran right in front of me like 50 yards, and bang, it was done. I was like, yes.
and I shot that bitch.
Yeah. And so yeah, she gives like this old like radio deal. Is pretty cool.
That
cute
is
of her.
cool.
Like I don't know,
That's
just
really cool.
Being 7 and like she heard me tell my dad. Like
Yeah.
I was telling people like what had happened, and I didn't know she was like paying attention.
Sure.
But she like started repeating verbatim the story I told my dad, and she added the whole bang. There it was,
Bang, there it was.
But had a great time with her. I mean, she practiced and did everything. So 7 in her first year is pretty cool. But
That is cool.
Just
how
like
far,
that.
How far of a shot? 50 yards?
yeah, it was probably somewhere between 50 and 80.
Yeah.
I don't know for sure.
That's
But
cool.
Close enough.
Yeah.
cost me a little too much money.
Did you get it mounted?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know he did.
She
A lot.
So
That
my
was-
mom's at my mom's house, there's a wall,
Yeah.
and all grandkids have their deer up there.
Okay.
And every grandkid has either like their first deer or whatever. And then Kendall's just now old enough. Well, she wanted her deer on the wall. And so that was the conversation. This deer's running in, and I can physically see a bigger deer probably at 400 yards. And that was the one I tried to rattle to.
Mm.
And I'm talking about this is like daylight was 7:15. It was 7:20. She killed this deer 15 minutes.
Right.
And so I reached out of this redneck. It's I rattled. I'm like, it might work. I don't know. So that deer the bigger deer looks back. She can't really see him. And I tell her it's out there. She knows it's out there. This deer comes running. I'm like, hey, that's a nice deer. She's like, Dad, that's big enough. That's big enough. I'm like, hold on. Like, big enough for what? To go on Grandma's wall. And I was like, I said, Kendall, there's bigger deer here. Are you sure? Yeah, that's the one I want. I said, all right, if that's the one you want, just so you know, you shoot this deer, we're done. Like, your season's over.
Yeah.
Dad, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, that's pretty
Click
close.
the safety. Let's go.
Yeah. She's like, nope, this is it. I was like, all right.
I'm in kill mode. Get
I
off
was
my
like,
back.
I'm gonna stop this deer. Like, when it comes in, we've been practicing. Like, we've been practicing with headphones. Even though we're shooting with a suppressor, she wants headphones. She's a little girl. She likes that's safety, right?
Sure.
So this deer's walking. I said, all right, you ready? Yeah. All right, I'm gonna stop it. When I stop it, you know where to shoot it. She was right behind the shoulder. I said, all right, you ready? Yeah. So meh. It stops, and all of a sudden she looks up. She goes, Dad, my headphones. I'm like, babe, it's too late. Like, you're either gonna have to shoot it or let it go. Okay. And this deer's still looking. Pow! And then, why, how, I don't know. She's shooting a little 243, Remington core locks. This deer just drops, just boom.
That's what Lawson's
She
did.
immediately jumps, gives me a big old hug. You can tell her she's shaking. She's excited. She looks like, we look back, this deer gets back up on his front 2 legs and starts like crawling like in a way, and then gets back up. I'm like, what in the hell? Like, thought she put a pretty good shot on
I've
it.
heard that so many times this year.
So that's 3 deer now. Because I'll get into.
I'll get in mine too.
Yeah.
And this deer gets up and starts going away. I'm like, all right, hey, you're going to have to shoot this deer again. Like, you can do it. Stay calm. So I put another one in it, for her, and she gets ready, and she's, Dad, face it. I said, this deer will turn. It's going to try to go back to where it came from, assumingly. I said, when it turns, you're going to have to shoot it. I said, Kendall, you're going to have to shoot it while it's walking. I said, put it right on its shoulder. Because, thinking it would take a step and shoot it.
Yep.
She did. And I'm telling you, when I say the bullets were 3 inches apart, her shots were 3 inches apart.
Did the first one hit shoulder?
No. That deer was dead.
Yeah.
I mean, if we wouldn't have shot it, it would have fell down in 20 yards, I
Fell
think.
back
Yeah.
down.
But I'm not real sure. And bullet expanded.
Adrenaline.
It had
It's
to be the
gotta
deer's
be
adrenaline.
the rut.
But for a 7-year-old to stay that calm
For that second shot. Yeah.
and that second shot, and it just did not phase her, it was awesome. So anyway, that was my favorite hunt of the year.
Oh, yeah, for sure, man. That's awesome. That is awesome.
But that was Saturday morning, and like I said, my wife had to work at 9, and we made it back in time to go take the deer to show her, and
Yeah.
So it was an early morning.
But getting back to the 243 core locks, that's what I shoot. The American whitetails, right? Or
No,
whatever?
Remington. So
Okay.
American Whitetail is the Horn of Day. Yeah. Same version, different company.
Okay, because that's what I shoot for deer out of my 243. Lawson, pretty confident. I don't know exactly where the first bullet hit, but it dropped.
Yeah.
Actually, I do know where it hit because I found the bullet whenever I cooked
Oh,
up.
yeah.
So he hit like spine, probably like bottom
Pretty
spine,
high.
but it dropped, and we had to end up putting another bullet in.
Tell them that story about finding that, though.
Yeah, so we got his deer back from the processor or whatnot, and I cut up some of the backstrap. He loves the backstrap. He likes the fried backstraps. So put a little fry them up. Well, at one point I took a piece and my dog was sitting there. And I'm like, I'm gonna give her a little piece. So I gave her a little piece, and all of a sudden she's like, and like something hits the floor. I'm like, what the heck was that? And I pick it up. It's the bullet.
Dog spitting out bullets.
So I got the bullet from it.
That's pretty cool.
And then so the second shot, we were staring at right next to it. So because it was dead, but like let's speed the process up.
Yeah.
And then I'll get into mine whenever I get into my story.
But he killed that Saturday night, right? Or was it Sunday morning?
It was Sunday
of youth season.
Sunday evening.
Right.
He killed it, but he killed it early. Like
it's like 4 something. Yeah,
it was 4 because we got out there at 3, and
that's prior daylight savings time.
Correct.
That was that
day.
No, that was
that
day.
Yeah, it would have been that day.
That day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it had happened that night.
So it was probably getting dark around 6 at that point.
Yeah, somewhere around there, I bet.
Yeah. But it happened pretty quick, and I took him out. He still has a doe tag, so I took him out one other time, and we didn't have any luck.
I bought one for Kendall too because she said she wanted to shoot a doe, and so that next day I took Camden, my 3-year-old, and Kendall, and we went to a different blind setup. Taking 2 kids and one had never been. That was his like second time ever going hunting with me. The little one.
And he's what? 2? 3.
And he's just all about it. So he's like leaning out of windows, looking like. And we seen one. One walks in and like she kind of started making a few excuses of like, it's not.
She's not big enough.
It's still walking, Dad. Like I'll stop it. It's facing the wrong way. It's doing the like. Hey, if you don't want to shoot it, it's fine. We can sit here and watch.
Right.
And so I think I'm going to end up eating that tag, which is fine.
Whatever.
But she
MDC just got richer.
She wasn't into it. Type. I was like, that's all right.
Do you think it was she just didn't want to shoot, or it was because it was a doe?
I think because it was a doe.
Okay.
I think it was a doe, and just she had her fill with the buck, and
she's just good for now.
It didn't necessarily mean anything to her, type
right.
deal.
Yeah.
That is pretty cool.
He didn't looking up.
Yeah. So we went and tried for another doe, but
gotcha. Cool. So we want to just roll it into your.
We can
Actually, no. Let's
let me go.
No, let's do some housekeeping.
Oh
real quick.
Housekeeping.
December 6th. Today is Tuesday. Would it be the
28th?
Well, no, I'm talking about for this.
Oh,
when
today
this
it would be on the 2nd. Yeah.
The 2nd.
On the 2nd. So this is going to come out the 2nd in 4 days' time in Odessa, Missouri, at the Broken Dollar Saloon.
Main Street.
We're going to be throwing a party. If you haven't heard, you heard now. Our portion is going to open up at 6 o'clock. It's a bar/restaurant. If you want, you can get there early, and they have some of the best food around. Go get early. Get you something to eat if you want. Get you a drink. We're going to open our portion up at 6 o'clock. The first 30 people to get there are going to get a free hat and a
free Onyx hat
and a free Onyx Elite membership that's good for 1 year. And then everybody that comes before we do the drawing, we plan on doing the drawing around 8 o'clock. That just depends on how things are going.
Drawing for what?
Drawing for a gun.
Oh.
The Savage Precision 110 in 243.
Perfect.
So, pretty sweet.
I knew that. I was just trying to say it.
I get it. No, thank you for that.
And you don't have to do anything.
No, you don't have to do anything. All you got to do is show up.
You have to be eligible to own a gun.
You cannot be a convicted felon.
Yeah. So, whoever
of age, eligible.
Yeah, whoever does get it, they're going to be going through a process. You would go LeBeau Army, he's the one that's going to be doing all the paperwork for that. So, if you can't legally own a gun, I don't know. Fuck off. I don't know. Like,
give your ticket to somebody else.
Show up.
Yeah, you might call your dad or something. I don't know. I don't know. That's your problem.
But yeah, so you get a free.
You get a free entry just for coming. As long as you get there
pay.
before we do the drawing, you get a free entry.
Now, if you want to increase your chances.
Yes, if you want to increase your chances, us as the Missouri Woods and Water are going to have hats available there
for purchase.
If you purchase a hat for $25,
$25,
we're going to give you 2 extra tickets to throw into that pot.
And we will have a bunch of different options.
Yeah, a bunch of different hat options.
We'll have the deer logo, the coyote logo.
Yeah,
left, center, different colors.
Yeah.
We do have a limited number of hats, so
Right.
if they sell out, they sell out.
If they're limited, we should probably charge $30.
You motherfucker.
It was a heated argument of how much we were going to charge for hats.
I don't think it was heated.
Everybody had their own opinion on it.
Yeah.
How about that?
There we go.
But yeah. Oh, do we want to talk about the, what do you call it? The tab? The tab.
Sure.
Yeah. So we're going to be, and we're also, for a limited amount of people, because I don't know.
I think Andy wants to say, shut the fuck up.
Should we shut our mouth?
I don't know.
I don't know. What do you think? You should tell them?
It's not guaranteed yet.
Right.
We're going to try to give.
We're going to try to
See what
get
we can do. We might be able to accommodate a few drinks for
There we go.
Yeah.
a few people.
We don't know what the setup is yet for sure.
Yeah. So
Mike,
We're on a budget,
We
guys.
can put a video out on our social medias once you know for sure.
Okay.
Balling on a budget.
Well, that ain't no shit.
But you may or may not be able to get a drink.
6
On
seconds.
us. Shut the
Milwaukee's best.
Yeah.
Oh, Natty Light.
The beast.
Yeah.
We're
Anyways,
just kidding. Just kidding.
anything else we need to cover? I don't think so. Nope, that's it.
Corey
so,
Groff.
Yeah, Corey Groff. Corey
Corey's gonna be
Groff's
there.
coming. We've confirmed, so unless something happens this week, he's going to be there. So super excited about that.
Come shoot the shit. Talk coyotes.
Yeah.
He's going to be there with us, I think, the whole time, and he's there
Also-
to kind of talk stuff.
I'm assuming Austin's going to be there.
Yeah.
Austin will be there.
I think.
As you know, he is our local
Dog guy.
Decoy
guy.
dog.
Yeah, he runs the decoy dogs. So if you have questions about decoy dogging, he'll be there to answer questions, I'm sure, too. I just kind
I
of
think
threw
he'll be there.
I threw him out there, so I'm hoping he comes. A and B, I hope he has no problem answering some questions. Which
Our buddy Calder will be there.
our buddy Calder, if you,
Austin doesn't like to talk. I
bet
don't
if you bring it out at him, he will.
I'm
Being sarcastic.
Being sarcastic.
Austin loves to talk. But yeah, our buddy Calder will be there.
He's a natural. You'll be fine.
Yeah, Calder be there if you want to ask him how to win at drawings. He's the guy.
To cheat,
Raffles?
you mean? Freaking cheater.
Raffles.
I
Swear to God, if he wins our gun.
No, you do not qualify. First off, Calder. First off, I know you have that exact same gun
He does.
He does.
because I almost bought that exact same gun
From him. Yeah.
So I know he's still got it. So you can't win it. If you win, I will give you an extra hat. How about that?
Yeah. You win. He'll win the cooler. How about that? He can have the
He'll
cooler.
win them both if we give him the opportunity.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we're gonna have a cooler to give away.
Oh,
too.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
First
Justin.
off, thank you, Jason Patterson.
Yeah.
Whitetail Properties. He donated a soft-sided Yeti cooler. I don't know. It's about yay big.
Hell yeah.
And that'll also, we're going to give that away too.
Yeah, and then we got some. Hopefully, we got some stuff to just give out. Just
Onyx
some
got some stuff, some like hand sanitizer, field wipes,
stickers.
stickers.
I better freaking have some koozies. I ordered them a long time ago, and they are sitting.
No, they're going to still be in the post office in Concordia, Missouri.
I'm going to be pissed. Can
gonna
you
have
just
to.
go and get them?
You can.
I think it's under your name though.
You're Nathan Thomas.
Well, I'm just saying, like,
Show some ID.
can you do that? Can you do
I
that?
have no idea.
I
I
tried
can.
calling.
I don't think they're going to ask for an ID, bro.
I don't know. Either way, like, I'm going to be
Hey,
super pissed if it
This is
doesn't
my
work
tracking
out.
information. They've been sitting here for a week.
Over a week. They've been there 10 days.
Yeah, you are not going to get
They're
them.
stolen.
They are lost.
They're not there anymore.
Yeah.
I'm mad.
So
How's that work?
you're going to have to reach out to the company and,
They're on the side of I-70.
yeah.
And this is why the government cannot run anything right.
Correct.
There's one time you talk about like newspaper, like Kansas City Star paper route, like someone was going around down the road from my house. I was like mowing the road ditch, and I look over and there's these boxes. I'm like, what the hell is that? So I open this box. No one got their paper for 3 weeks. There was Kansas City Stars shoved in that ditch for 3 weeks worth of.
Oh
the
my
person
gosh.
delivered them.
Oh yeah, he ran his route to
Real
that
quick.
ditch.
Yep.
Jeez.
And what's funny is, like, our postal guy that delivers to our house is fucking awesome. But, like, where's the disconnect between, like, I've had so many things stuck in Kansas City distribution center for weeks that you never end up getting. And you're just like,
It takes so much longer for me to mail something from Higginsville to Concordia than Higginsville to anywhere else in the county.
yeah, it's weird.
Well, what pissed me off the most is it stopped in Kansas City first.
And then went
They
past.
were 5 miles from my house and went to Concordia. Like that, it's just like, what are you thinking?
strategery.
Yeah.
Right.
And why wouldn't it go to my neighboring town post office?
Logistics, bud.
Yeah.
Logistics.
Yeah.
All right.
Anyway.
Rut recap.
Rut
I want to tell
recap.
a story about Chase because I am proud
Okay.
of him. This ties into your story.
Yep.
Which we'll say at some point.
Yep.
I mean, it's simple. I did pass on a few good deer, not good deer, young deer, multiple times at your place, but just that one that we were after just never showed up, and I think that was bow season, I guess.
Hmm?
Sure,
Yeah.
it was bow season.
Yeah, because
And
you
then-
hunted the entire week.
I did. I was off that week. That's right.
Did an all-day set.
I
But
did
you
an
have
all
to
day
go to
set.
Branson one time.
I did an all day set, and I'll never fucking do that again. That was boring.
Yeah, the worst place you do one, my house.
Well, not based on what was going on there the last few days, which I did see a lot of deer that day.
Yeah.
Just not the one. Anyway, and then I got to go opening morning with my son Chase. He was up. Out of my 3 sons, he was the one up. Sitting on the ground, I didn't really want to take 2 of them. And I didn't know exactly where to go. So anyway, we went to the new hunting spot, sat on the fence line, and I'm not kidding you, first second you could see deer comes out of that drainage. And I put my binos up and I said, it's a buck. And I was hoping it was him because we knew he was in there with a doe that night before.
Yep.
And I'm like, I just can't tell. You know, I said he's a shooter. And I don't know, how far you think that was?
Are you talking about the ditch, like the timber right in front of
Yeah.
you? 170 yards.
So 170 yards, and then he just feeds around for a second and then just picks up and walks right towards us. Luckily, he walked slow because it was before shooting light, legal shooting light when he first came out, and then as he was walking, you know, it became legal, and he ended up 20 yards away from us, just right there. And he was a, you know, little 8. Would have been Chase's biggest deer, but Chase decided to wait because we knew that guy was in there, and it was, I mean, 2 minutes into the first light,
Yeah.
that deer, he ended up jumping the fence behind us. He finally saw something sitting in the brush, jumped the fence behind us, got downwind, and kind of scampered off. He never blew or nothing, and then we had to leave at by 9 o'clock. 8:55, a bobcat walks out. I fucked up, didn't realize bobcat season also started that day, so Chase didn't shoot it.
Do kids that need to have small game?
He has a small game, so
Does he?
I don't know if he needs it, but
Well, I didn't know because
I would-
like Lawson asked if
He
if the
doesn't-
coyote comes out, can I shoot it? I'm like,
they don't need it.
don't
No, wait a minute. They
think
can't get it.
so.
I remember I went to try to buy them a small game, I
That's
feel
what I
like,
was
and they
wondering.
couldn't.
They don't need a fishing. They
Because
have to
they
get
need
it
to be-
whenever they get fishing license.
Right. So, anyways, by the time I was like, crap, you could have shot that.
yeah,
Oh, well, it would have been with a 6.5 Creedmoor, and that would have fucked that thing up.
sure.
But anyway, so we leave, and I spent the rest of the weekend in fucking Branson.
Sucks to suck, man.
Telling you, my wife, she doesn't milk the C card very often, but when she does, it works. I'm like,
Sure.
fuck. Okay.
Well, you had 2 weekend options. You either had that weekend or the weekend that we
Of
had
our party.
Of our party.
And you two dickheads were like, you probably shouldn't.
yeah,
But
be like,
damn it.
Yeah, you probably need
It
probably
is
need to
your
make
podcast.
yeah, you're kind of a
Nate Woods and Water.
you're kind of the face of it all.
I
so
don't think that's
I mean,
a
to
good
be
idea.
fair, you did hunt the entire week before.
I did.
Yeah.
I did.
I mean,
Three full days at least.
but as a Missourian, I feel like we just put a lot into rifle.
That's kind of
That's kind of the thing. Like, it shouldn't be that way. I'm hoping one day it'll change to where the rifle
Well,
is
when I
not.
first told her, like, I'm not missing rifles. Like, it's the first week in our rifle season. When I
Yeah.
first said it, I was dead serious, and then, like, I kind of started thinking about it. I'm like, man, I don't think this is going to happen, but, like, what if you're not here
Yeah.
to do this next year, whatever, which I don't think that's going to happen. But, so I'm like, okay. Let's go
I
to
mean,
Branson.
to be fair, I mean, that's with anybody, though. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like,
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Morbidity has been
perspective.
something on my mind lately, for her.
Yeah.
So and like I said, I think everything's gonna be fine. She has cancer. So, anyways, I think she's gonna be fine. But it was just one of them deals where she's like, "Oh, you can't go." Well, December 6th. I'm like, I can't go December 6th. She goes, I guess we're not gonna get to go then. I'm like, fuck. Okay. She's like, you can hunt in the morning, but I have to kill something by 8 o'clock. So Anyway,
Yeah.
so spent the rest of the weekend in Branson, which plays into both of you and you, actually, you dick.
I didn't even know. That's how cool I am.
Patrick hadn't said anything this whole time.
I know.
No.
He's keeping it quiet.
Keeping it to the vest, literally. But so, all right, that's
Chad.
and then I mean, I've tried hunting. We had another deer show up at.
One of the
We've
other
tried
farms.
getting on him. I saw him at 400 yards.
It's almost impossible to
Shoot, maybe. No shoot, no maybe.
I could have shot again. Now that I know that I could have shot, it was so close to last light that at 400 yards, I couldn't tell anymore if it was the buck or the doe he was with. So I didn't shoot. I wasn't going to shoot anyways.
Yeah.
Shoot them both.
I mean, you're not wrong.
You're not wrong.
You are not wrong.
You got tags. Shoot them both.
Yeah, like he didn't give two shits either. Like he came out. I don't know how they got behind me.
I guarantee you they were bedded on that pond.
They must have been.
Guarantee it.
And I grunted as loud as I could. I rattled, and he was nose in ass the entire time and did not care.
Yeah. Just for the listeners, we're talking about a property that it is literally 5 acres.
No, it's not 5.
Three?
It's 3.7.
3.7 acres of timber surrounded by open
Fields.
area within at 600 to 700 yards around.
At
nothing.
least. At least.
Damn it.
He is a child.
I know. My kids have gotten me messed up.
But so you can't sneak in there without probably blowing whatever is in there out.
Mm-hmm.
It's just there was 2 mature deer, and they're big. The only camera that we had out, we had 2 cameras up there. They only showed up on one, and it's impossible to get to them without them knowing. They're smart.
That's why they're there.
That's why they're there.
And actually, that night, I had my wife drop me off.
Yeah.
And our buddy picked me up that evening.
Yeah.
And he was actually driving down the road when I called him, like, is that you? Yep. He's actually 400 yards right in front of me right now, right even with your truck. I said, so pull into the field to pick me up. Don't stop, because I think he'll just assume you're doing farm stuff.
Right.
If you just pull into the field. And so he did. But like I said, if it would have been 20 minutes earlier and I'd have known, like, hey, it's fine to, take a shot at it, I would have, but it's not worth.
Yeah.
And I thought I maybe could get back on him,
Yeah.
but he hasn't been back on camera since then, which is fine. That's pretty normal.
No, he made it past rifle.
Oh, that's right. He did show up the
Yeah,
the
he
night
made it past
before.
rifle. Which, to be honest,
Yeah.
it's a mainframe 8. He's got his
right side,
right
holy
side
hell.
impressive. I'm thinking a 150's 8. If his left side he broke off
his G2.
His G2 he probably took off 4 to 5 inches of it, and then his G3 is either broken or something happened.
Yeah.
So if he does make it next year, like,
It'll be nasty.
Solid freaking 8-point, man. Solid 8-point.
But that's pretty much my rifle season.
Yeah.
I didn't go this morning because I kind of forgot that it's youth season with kids.
I mean,
Again.
it totally blew my mind too. But not that it matters. Lawson's already got his buck, so not worried about it.
Saw some good deer. I mean, it was great. It's been a great season, as far as seeing stuff. And I don't think I've had many nights of blanked, hunting. It's just I either passed or they just aren't there because I suck. So I'll proctor the rest of this, fellas.
Yeah.
Let's see here. We went from me to you're the first one to kill.
Oh.
Yeah, you were.
You were Sunday afternoon.
Yeah.
You were what? Saturday afternoon?
Sunday morning.
Sunday morning, that's right. You were Sunday afternoon. After him, I believe.
Yeah, Sunday
Yeah.
evening.
I killed mine early.
Yeah, you were like 4 something on it.
3:30.
Yeah, so
We'll get into it.
just think about my Sunday at Silver Dollar City right now.
Yeah.
Nothing going on. Saturday, I was like, well, fuck, this was a good idea.
So-
and then Sunday, just shit on me.
Everybody knows that hunting in Missouri, absolutely the worst weather for
the
an
rut.
opening weekend.
Hot as shit.
Rut.
70 degrees.
It-
You guys want to talk about numbers?
Oh, they
After-
were terrible. Terrible
The
numbers.
second worst year we've had in the last, 25 years?
Something like that.
As far as total number of deer taken?
Yeah.
I think since 1993, if I remember.
93,
reading it.
94, something like that. And then like 2020, like last year was really
We
bad.
killed less deer last year by a couple hundred, technically.
Yeah. And then was 93, 94.
Yeah.
So really bad year. Whether it be the weather, MDC's killing them all because of CWD, or who knows, maybe CWD's killing them all. We don't know.
What do you think, Pat? What's going on?
I think no one's killing them because they don't want to deal with checking them in. 'Cause it's fucking
There
stupid.
could be something to that.
That's my opinion.
Could be something to that.
I don't
I guarantee
disagree.
you there are people that wait. I'll just wait till Monday.
I think there's
or
people that aren't even hunting opening weekend anymore
It's possible.
because they're like, I don't want to do this.
Which
I heard horror stories this year. Like one dude drove like 2.5 hours, and then they said you can't check that deer; it's too young. So he spent 6 hours of his day driving because the only check station in his county was like 2 hours from where he was hunting, and they said the deer was too young that he shot.
What fucking county are you driving 2 hours?
It's
Just the
it's
way
a very
they-
rural county,
wherever
but
this.
they only have one check station in his hour or his.
I'm told
County.
to get fucked.
And so he's like, I was trying to follow the rules,
Yeah.
do what I'm supposed to do. I get there and
Yeah, because as sure as he didn't.
huh?
Because as sure as he doesn't.
Yeah,
He's in
they'll
trouble.
give him a fucking ticket.
Yeah.
He literally.
Speaking of that, I got a ticket story too. Not for
Not for
myself,
you.
but somebody else.
He literally read everything that he could read. Not one thing was mentioned, and they're like, "Oh, this deer doesn't qualify to be checked." Sorry. I was like, "You gotta be fucking kidding
That's
me."
ridiculous.
Because isn't there a measurement you're supposed to take to see?
I don't know that it was a buck. In a CWD county, isn't it every deer the first weekend has to be?
That's what I've always understood it.
I'm not sure. Like I said,
thought
I don't know
there-
who this person
No, I thought
is.
there's a measurement between the eyes and the ears.
Yeah, it
or
was
eyes
4
and
inches, but
nose.
that's just a thing that they always ask. I've never heard that it has
4
to reach
inches.
that criteria
To be tested. I
I've
don't
never
know.
heard that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know this guy from Adam. I just read about it.
Right.
So anyway, that's a possibility, Patrick.
But anyways, hot weather. Take us through your Saturday. Let's go.
I made breakfast this year, so I got an uncle that always does breakfast opening morning.
I forgot about that this year
Yeah,
again.
but you got to be there by 5, I think. Eating is at 5. So normally I don't get up in time.
No,
Yeah.
Not Andy.
not you.
I made it in plenty of time this time. It was good. Did all that good jazz. Took my coffee to my blind like normal and just kind of hung out, Warm. Didn't see anything. No gunshots,
Quick
no
timber
nothing.
tug or nothing.
A couple of them. And
Timber Tuck's my new favorite saying. It really is.
and I was sitting there. I was kind of like, I don't know, it got to be 7:45, almost 8. And for me not to see something, at least a doe,
That is rare. At your
I was getting a
spot.
little depressed. And I was like, okay, I'll sit here for a little bit,
This is how Nate feels.
And about that time, I look over and I see something just off in my CRP. I was like, that wasn't there a while ago. Like, what was that? So I put my binos up. And I can see his rack. And I'll back up a little bit, I guess. I had this deer on camera probably, I don't know, a handful of times early. And he was a good deer. In velvet, you don't realize what they are necessarily. And he was I'd call him an 8-point. He's technically 9 with he has one.
No, I like that's not.
He's like a 2-inch, what would be G4.
Mhm.
And so I've had him a couple times on camera. When it starts to get the rut, every once in a while I'll drive around my property, just check it out. And I drove around. I see this nice. I could tell he's nice from the road.
Oh, that's the one you sent us a picture of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's chasing does out in the middle of this field. And I go around, and he actually runs into the tree line right next to the road. And he's like 20 yards off the road, just standing there. And he was tired.
Turn your ass around.
Yeah, tongue kind of hanging. It's a well-traveled road.
Yeah.
Tongue's kind of hanging out, and he's just tired from chasing does. He's just standing
South Road?
there. Huh?
South Road?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he's just standing there, just looking at me. I stopped the truck, rolled the window down, took a picture. Like, had I had a bow, I think I could have got out of the truck and shot him with it.
Right.
And just stood there. I'm like, all
Rutted
right,
it.
like, I will see you later. Like, and I'd honestly kind of held off bow hunting till after youth season. I went a couple times after youth season just because I wanted my daughter to have kind of full potential. So after that,
You didn't want to kill a 138 or 30-inch 8 turn bow?
159.
He's making fun.
I'm making fun
Oh.
of you that you.
Oh,
you
normally it would be, yeah. No, yeah, I decided this year I would like.
I'm gonna leave him. I'm gonna leave the.
I'd
140s.
rather her shoot it than
Yeah.
me type deal, and whatever she wanted to shoot, give her full
Right.
options. And I think I went one time honestly prior to youth season, and I was also busy just with harvest and shit. But so after I seen him on the next to that road, and I'm like, all right, I know, like, you'll do. Like, you'll be the one. And I think I texted you guys that. Found him. Found my 130.
Yeah.
Found the one. No, I think you said 140.
Oh.
To be honest.
Yeah. So
You have some standards.
To be fair.
To be
So
fair.
then I bow hunting a couple more times. I put a blind out in the very back of my property this year, and I was hunting in it just to.
Is it on your fence line?
No, this one's.
Oh,
yeah.
so it's inside.
I'm still not on my
inside
fence
of your
line.
property.
Yeah,
Gotcha,
still not on
gotcha,
the fence line.
gotcha.
I don't do that. End up basically sitting in that blind, and I seen him both times I was there out of that blind, but he was at like 300 plus yards probably out of it from there. So no shot, but I at least got to see him. So opening morning, go see a rack. It was him coming through the CRP. He comes through, see him standing there. I kind of clicked the safety off a couple times actually. I'm like, you know what? I've seen him 4 times in the last week, and he has not left a 500-yard area, from my knowledge. Surely, I'm sure he has. But I've seen him every time in this area. Like, the kids want to go this afternoon, and I think my wife would go probably if the kids go. I can kill this deer together. Like, we can do this as a family. Like, that'll be freaking sweet.
Set
That'd be
up
cool.
fucking nuts on that guy.
I know. That's pretty ballsy.
So he walks up to the top of the terrace, and like his chest is still in the CRP. I would have had to shoot through like a little bit of grass. I can see him completely, and he's standing there just looking out in the field, looking for does. Goes back, and I watch him lay down 2 different times. I'm like, he's not going nowhere. I was confident he's not going nowhere. I kind of silently get out of the stand, leave, and came back out at like 3 with the kids, and Kate came with us. So I have all 4 of us in the blind. I'm like, this is gonna be sweet. Dad's going to get to shoot a deer. Kids will be there. We seen every deer that afternoon besides that deer I think of.
Bird in the hand is better than 2 in the bush, this guy.
Dude, I was like, you got to be kidding. And, of course, like. So
About that time I hear, kaboom.
I'll tell you about there's 2 shots opening morning. My neighbor to the north shot.
He ran onto you.
Believed to have hit a tree. My neighbor to the northeast, 5 minutes later, shoots a gut shot deer. I don't know. So there's one, and he sends me a picture. And honestly, if I show you guys a picture, this looks like the deer, but it's like super dark rack, and mine's a super light colored rack. And I'm like, that's not him. Like, that looks like him. That's not him.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, like, still in the game. And so that evening, 1 gunshot, and it was a neighbor to the north. Deer ran over to our property and died. Asked him to wait till that night to go get him. We were hunting. If you call it night when he went and got him, sure. I mean, if you want to wait till the absolute prime time and go, that might as well. It's called night, right? And so he did that. And then the next morning, so we left, didn't get anything. Next morning I go, and the night before I say, hey, I'm going to go hunting. Yeah, I asked my daughter, you want to get up and go with me? No, Dad, I'm sleeping in. I'm tired.
Been working hard.
All right, yeah, it was too much.
It's been a day. It's been a day.
Been a day.
I wasn't about to wake my 3-year-old at 5:30 and go hunting.
Yeah.
And Kate's definitely not going. I said, well, you guys going to be upset if I shoot one? Like, I'll wait. Like, I won't even get up myself. If you guys want to go, keep going. No.
Please say yes.
No, right? They said, no, go kill one. We'll be excited. I want you to kill one. It's all right. So I'll let you know soon, something happens. So I go, and I see a few deer right off the bat. And once again, over to my northeast, there's 2 hunters sitting on our fence line. And they're on the back side of this block of timber that I have. And I finally look up, and here's the deer standing at 150 yards out in the middle, not where I thought he'd be. I'm like, oh, shit. So
Time to go to work.
That deer's like, that motherfucker is mad.
why is there steam over there? So I just
I just hear fuck.
I just put my phone down, and I turn over, and I went to move the tripod because I wholeheartedly thought he'd come from where I thought he was before. So I have to move the tripod. As I move, he takes off running. I'm like, oh, shit. And he's not running from me. So I swing back to where I was, and I stopped him, and I shoot, and he kind of like flinches. And then he takes off again. I'm like, all right, I got him. He's running. And he's running. I'm like, okay, fall down anytime. So I switch windows again. I'm like, fall down anytime. And all of a sudden, he just comes to a stop. And like, I feel like I can tell a difference in a deer that's like about to stand there and die. Like he's kind of like going out.
With the weak legs.
I thought there was like snot coming out of his nostrils. So he was pissed. Like he looks over at this blind like, did you just fucking shoot at me? I was like, there's no way I missed. It's like, all right. So I shot him again. And this time he like gives the big old mule kick. And I thought, all right, he's going to like run and fall over. He just turns and walks straight away from me. I'm like, what?
And I guarantee you he had that butthole showing, didn't he?
The third one, the crosshairs. No, he didn't even flag. There was no flag.
He was. Yeah.
And that's what I'm just like confused. Like, what? Like, I don't get this. Like, and I've been very fortunate. A lot of my deer haven't ran. They've dropped right where they are. I've spine shot deer. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying I'm the best shot in the world. I've spine shot deer, and they're dropping, of course. But this one, I was 100 yards. I was dead on with this gun. I knew where I was hitting. And so he's just walking straight away. I'm like, I do not want to Texas hard shot a deer. Like, I don't want to clean that up. I'm starting to take the slack out of the trigger. Like, you're not walking away, though. Like, I'm not letting you get in the timber. I don't really want a track job.
I was about to say yeehaw.
I was, like, squeezing, and all of a sudden, like, mid-stride, he just goes, bow, and falls over. I'm like, oh, thank God. So then I picked up my phone, and I said, finished the text. I said, you know what?
Delete.
I said, no. I said, never mind. I just killed the one I was after anyway. I sent it. And so, so very lucky he walked over. And I sat there for a while because I was going to try. I bought some extra doe tags, and I was going to try to shoot a doe. And I had one walk out, and he was 10 yards from where my bucket died. And then my wife said, hey, what, did she have to work? Yeah, she had to go work. And she, did she? No, they're going to church. Sorry. Sunday. Yes, they're going to church. It's like, hey, like, we're going to go to church here. Like, if you want to show the kids, you need to probably get here, blah, blah, blah. And so I went and got the deer real quick. Instead of shooting the doe, I just went and picked up my deer and went home. But, yeah.
So that was the first picture I get. I was like, fuck, that's a group picture, obviously. Well, that's a nice deer.
Yeah, so my wife's uncle hunts out there also, and he's the one that he likes to watch.
He doesn't ever shoot anything.
Which is cool. Like,
hey,
he likes to sit in his one spot, and he doesn't bother nobody. He's not sitting on a fence line messing somebody else up. Respectful. I mean,
really just out there watching.
He just likes to watch.
Yeah.
But no, he helped me come over and
that's what those cuck chairs are for.
He helped me get the deer up in the truck, and then he snapped a picture of it, which there's a pretty cool, like, there's an angle I figured out makes him look real big. Like, if I sit on the edge of a truck bed, and I'm not telling my secrets here. You got to sit on the edge. Like,
he got a long arm.
You got to sit on the truck edge. You got to put your elbows on your knees, and you got to hold the rack. And you got to take the picture from the opposite side truck bed. Boom.
So glad you know all these.
There it is. Got no tricks.
You didn't really need to make tricks. He ended up being 1/8 of an inch gross under 160.
No, it was one.
Wasn't it 159 and 7/8?
1/8.
Oh.
But
okay.
I don't know how to score it. At the base.
Just use this for
yeah, so let's just
deer.
use this monstrosity of a massive deer. At the base, like, see this right here?
Yeah.
This, I have one of these.
That's his burr, yeah.
Okay, but this burr comes out this far.
I don't know, I don't know what that would be.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. Kind of like his. It's just longer.
But it's like an oval shape. Like, it could be a point. Like, it's flat, but it comes out, and it's probably a 1/2 inch wide by about 1.5 inches long.
It's a text Dan. Ask him.
Sounds like it was a little mass measurement, and boom.
Just, that's counted as a mass. So, he scored. I might have said, because then, of course, once I said I killed deer after, he's like, oh, send me a picture. I sent the worst picture I possibly could. This person probably listens to the podcast, but you know what? I don't care.
No.
159 and change.
He pissed me off.
Yeah.
God damn it.
He's a good deer.
If you count that burr, he's
Could
160.
Be 160. Yeah.
If you don't, he's 159 and
Fucking
some change.
7-inch mass measurements on his H1s.
Yep.
That's mass. For anybody watching on YouTube, this is also 7+ mass measurements on that H1, and I mean, Micah couldn't fit his.
Yeah, I mean,
you got little ass hands because mine almost do it too. That side's bigger, I think.
Yeah,
but I mean, that's
And my left side
can't
was
wait to see
7 and some change, and my right side was 6 and like 6/8 or something.
His whole right side was different.
It is.
His whole right side is smaller than his left side.
Wonder if
Because
he had an
remember, I
injury or
think I
something
even
at some
said,
point.
what if his right side would have matched his left? That would have been a 180-inch deer or something like that. I think I said 170
Yeah.
inch. Because it seemed like the G2s and the G3s on the left were just longer than the G2s and G3s on the right.
There's like a 2-inch difference, I think, on the G2s.
Wonder why that was. Because he was
His G1
symmetrical.
was an inch shorter. Yeah, it's like 3-4 inch differences on one side of the
It
other.
wasn't
so.
injuries. It's just he had a better
Yeah.
left side than he did right.
You're right. He was 20-inch spread.
Yeah, wide, really good looking 8-pointer or 9-pointer. I'd like to see him because this is the
I need to just go
girthiest
get the
deer
skull
I've
cap.
ever seen, and then yours seems about the same.
Mine's at Pure Luck, and Stacy typically keeps the rack unless you ask. I just didn't ask.
He's got a deal where he keeps them, but
I had a 20-inch spread, which I mean that's huge.
Mm-hmm.
The funny thing is, my niece Saturday night killed one with a 22-inch spread, and that thing is like looks like we joke with her like looks like she killed the deer out of a cartoon.
Right.
Like if you're going to draw a deer on a piece of paper and you can't like make it turn the corner on a rack.
Bullwinkle.
Yeah, she killed bullwinkle.
Yeah.
It just goes out and at the very end just turns in. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, that was cool.
Big 8-point, scored like 136.
Mm-hmm.
Most symmetrical deer I've ever put my hands on. Every tine was within a half inch of the other side. Like the G1 or G2s were like 7.5 on one and 7 1/8 on the other. Like, I mean, just
Basically
like
the same.
boom boom.
Perfect deer.
It's like 7
That's
inches.
one of those
7
deers
inches,
will
like,
probably one of those
G2s,
deer
G3,
that'll
same size.
net almost the same as it grossed.
Oh,
which,
yeah.
Once again, I don't give a fuck about net.
Yeah.
But it would actually do that.
It was pretty cool. She killed that, and then I killed that one the next day. But
So that's
so
Sunday.
come to find out, circle back.
Yeah.
The neighbor to the north, the brother, shot at this deer, missed, assuming it was in my timber. Just because I have the only woods. Otherwise, it'd been an open field on their side.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's what pushed it to me.
Oh,
Come
like
find
right
out-
before you shot him.
Yeah, like some of that volley fire was this deer back there. And come to find out, the other neighbor had missed this deer twice with his bow. Hit a limb once and shot over his back
This
once.
deer was just dead.
He was asking for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was just out and about.
That's the rut for him.
Yeah.
That deer probably never stepped foot in a field during the daytime outside of that 2-week period, and then he was just
Right.
dumb.
Yeah.
But that's
Yeah,
life.
because I didn't have very many pictures of him early. And then once the rut hit, he was everywhere.
Yeah.
So that was my story.
Nice.
On to be what? That was Sunday morning. So Sunday night.
Yeah.
So I got that photo while I'm at Silver Dollar City. I'm like, okay. I figured Andy was going to get something done at some point. You know, good for him. Proud of you. You know, great job. Great job. Okay.
Appreciate it.
Now, can I start your story?
Sure.
All right. So we're at Silver Dollar City. I've gotten used to the fact now that I'm not hunting anymore. I'm like, I don't do any rides. So
Too short.
you gotta go poo poo. I don't do any rides. My head can't handle that sort of stuff. So like
He
the
can't
only
pad his shoes to get tall enough.
that too. So my wife and everybody is on a ride. I don't remember. I think it was Fire in the Hole. No. Yeah, Fire in the Hole. And Caden didn't want to do it. He's like, this is stupid. This isn't badass enough for me. And so him and I sat out, and they were in line forever.
Yeah.
So I was texting back and forth with y'all, and I knew you were hunting, so I was just kind of on the phone fucking around, and I ended up having to take a shit, so I had to go find a bathroom. You called me, and I didn't answer. I was in the middle of, I'm pretty sure wiping my ass.
I mean, I was going to get into my whole weekend.
Yeah, and then you can, and then I got back, and then I got a call from Micah. That's where Micah's story gets to me initially, and then you can start your weekend.
So Saturday, we hunted the same farm. You hunted at the top.
And he ruined the hunt for us.
Yeah. I hunted the bottom part of the farm. Worst opening morning that I can remember. Saw one little dink come out, 50 yards in front of me, run across the field. That was it. The only deer I saw. Saturday night,
I actually texted you.
Yeah, you left, so I kind of had, wherever I wanted to go. The wind changed. and I was like, you know what? I'm going to go sit where I can just see the most. Hopefully something happens. I didn't see a deer until after shooting light. It was just terrible, absolutely terrible. Sunday, woke up, went to the same farm because, like we mentioned earlier, we had this buck that I think we counted 5 different pictures that we got or 5 different days we had him total.
Yeah.
So he wasn't there like all the time, or our cameras just weren't at the right spot. But he showed up that Friday night, and he was in the middle of the farm, essentially, very middle.
Pretty much.
So Sunday morning, I was like,
With a doe.
Yeah, with a doe.
Licking that booty.
Sunday morning, I was like, I'm gonna with the way the wind was, I was like, I'm gonna hunt the opposite side of the farm that essentially nobody's hunted before. It was the bean side, and I was like, I'm just gonna see. I didn't see a dang thing. I go to leave, and at the very southeast corner of the property, I'm driving, and I look, and there's a buck right on the road, like right off the road. I mean, like he was so close to the property line, I don't know which property line he was on. And so I drove past, saw, noticed something, like, I'm going to turn around, see what was going on. So I turn around, and he's 15 yards, 20 yards. It's just standing in the brush. Good buck. I know for sure it wasn't him, but it was another good buck. And I was like, eventually he scampered off. And so it wasn't like I got a full picture of him. He was in brush, but I could tell he was a good buck. And that was where really close to where I sat opening morning. And so all through the afternoon, I was really debating. I was like, where do I go? Do I go over there where I saw that one, thinking, because he had a doe with him, thinking that I might get another look at this deer if it comes out. But on that side of the farm, you're just limited on what you can see just with the crest of the hills and everything. So I just didn't like it for rifle. And so, I was like, you know what, screw it. I'm going to go back up to the top. North fence line, pretty much probably same spot you sit. There's one.
I know where you sit.
Yeah.
I know exactly where you sit.
I got nice matted down. I got a nice cedar tree with my backdrop, so it got plenty of cover. Cut some so I can push it down and see over in that field. It's a great overlooking area.
It's the best spot for that rifle.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, you can see essentially most of the farm, on that side, obviously. So it's just a good spot. So I was like, you know what, screw it. I'm going to go up there. That's where I can see. I was kind of just not in the mood. I was like, this has just been a crappy opening weekend. It's been hot, miserable. It hasn't been fun. It hasn't had that, electric charge to it sort of thing. And then sure as shit, man, 3:30, I'm sitting there. I literally have I packed a lawn chair with me because it's more comfortable.
He says to me, I do think you were texting me because you do. You're like, I highly recommend this.
Yeah. I mean, because usually, I would take like my stool, my 3-legged stool or something like that, but you don't got a backrest.
Right.
And with the way that these brush lines work out, you can just sit in a lawn chair.
They're so thick.
Yeah. And you got plenty of, we sat at the same spot where Lawson killed his deer. So I'm sitting there, and I literally had my foot up on my shoulder or on my knee, and I'm just looking. I was probably looking at my phone, too. I was just kind of dazing. All of a sudden, this guy comes out, and he's running across the field. So I get him my gun real quick and confirm. I'm like, yep, pretty sure that's him. That's pretty old, pretty big deer. And I did the that didn't work. That didn't stop. He was still running. And so I literally yelled at him. I was like, hey, hey. I don't know if it was 2 or 3 times, but I screamed at him, and he finally stopped, and he literally stopped 10 yards from where Lawson killed his buck.
Really?
Yeah. So I shot shoulder, and so he, took his front gear out. He maybe, stumbled 2 or, maybe 5-10 yards or something like that. Got there, pretty anticlimactic, really, and walked up on him. He still had a little bit. I called Nathan. Well, I called my wife first.
Yeah. I
called my wife first, and again, my wife is super supportive. She was awesome. She's like, "Well, we want to see it. Can we come meet you?" I'm like, "I got." It was 3:30. I'm like, "I got all day. I'm gonna come. I'll bring him home." And then I called Nathan before I even I called Nathan when I was actually walking up to him.
When I was wiping my ass.
Yeah, but he didn't answer. He called me back shortly after.
So you shot him once, right?
Shot him once. I got up to him. I was on the phone with Nathan, and like his eye. So I get to the deer. I could tell he had a little bit of life left in him.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there talking with Nathan. He's like, "Is it him?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's him." Blah blah blah.
And I'm like, "Well, send me a picture."
Yeah. I'm like, "Well, he's not quite dead yet. I'm giving him a second." And then, like, I'm on the speakerphone with Nathan, and I'm just looking at him. And I've never seen a deer dying that had its eyes closed. And so I was like, okay. And so that kind of threw me off.
His eyes were closed.
Yeah.
Right.
And so all of a sudden, his eyes open, and he kind of like did a little jump, and it scared the absolute shit out of me. Like, I'm like, he's getting up. He's getting up. So I had to hang up the phone real quick, and so I put another bullet just to make sure he was dying. But I was like, I'm like, it's why mess with it,
Right.
So
make it a little quicker.
Yeah, make it a little quicker. Yeah, man, he's a solid deer. Thank you to our border brother Bryce for coming over. So
Chiefs were playing.
The Chiefs were playing. I totally forgot about that because, as everybody knows, I don't give two shits. But I text Bryce because obviously Nathan's gone. You're an hour away. Yeah. I'm like, hey, what you doing, man? You hunting by chance? I figured he would have been hunting. He's like, nope. And I was like, hey, I got a deer. If I might need your help getting this thing in my truck, but either way, if you want to come look at it, because he had pictures of this deer too, you're more than welcome to come. So he's like, hold on a second. And he calls me. He's like, oh, you got him? Blah blah blah. I'm like, yeah. And he's like, well, I'm going to have my brother-in-law drive me. I've had a few beers. I'm like, okay, that's cool. And like for him and three of his other buddies, one being his brother-in-law, I think it was, they came out and, took some pictures with me or of me and helped me load it in the truck and everything. Super nice guys. Awesome. They were all cool. So, yeah, I mean.
So I got double screwed because.
You got double screwed.
Micah calls me. He's dead. And I'm like, okay. Not the first time Micah's stolen a deer from me.
I don't see how it's stealing at all.
I'm just kidding.
It's not.
And then I'm like, and then it hits me. I'm like, I don't even get to go freaking help him grab it. I don't get to see it. Like, none of this.
Yeah.
So then when they finally come out of the ride, I was like, I hate you so much. I was like, well, he's dead. I don't get to see him. Andy's killed a giant. And then I think I even made a joke. At least Pat hasn't killed anything. And which I was wrong about.
Yet.
So
at that point in time, you were correct.
I was at that point in time correct.
Well, I mean, who would have thought at 3:30 with the weekend that it was,
as hot as it was?
I was like, "There's no way."
They chased way harder 2 weeks prior, up to rifle season, like 2 days before rifle season. It turned hot, and they just kind of boom. Done.
Yeah. I mean, it was just crappy for a Missouri opening weekend. Mm-hmm. I mean, our numbers show it. I talked to people.
I think they rutted early.
Well, I think it was just a combination of everything, just bad weather, could be bad numbers in general, just a lot going on or whatever. Just it was not a good weekend to be hunting. But yeah, I was just shocked at what time it was. 3:30, you just don't expect running through an open field, sort of thing. I mean, didn't have a doe with him.
Not unless they're pushed.
Yeah. So, and I know the neighbor wasn't hunting. I don't know exactly which property he came off of. But as far as I know, nobody was over there.
Yeah.
And he was just running. I don't know if maybe he was,
I think he just wanted to get
out of the open field.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's definitely possible, But no doe with him or nothing like that. He obviously had a doe with him Friday night because that's when we had pictures of him. He had a doe, licking up on it and all that. So, getting busy. So
they got it.
But no, super cool deer. What was it? 13 scoreable points.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I don't. This was one of the harder ones. So I don't know on YouTube, but this freaking thing is cool as hell. It's like a.
How do you take your
turkey
mass measure? I guess
I had to do it like here.
Turkey leg.
Do you go there, or is it?
Well, it has to be in between those two.
But does that one come off the main beam, or does it come off the? I don't know.
I'm not. Yeah, that's where I scored it for Micah, and what did I?
147 and some
seven
change.
eighths, I think, or something like that. Yeah.
But
like I said,
Like
I'm within a few inches.
and we say it every time, but we really need to start pulling teeth.
Yeah.
I really think the deer was
Old.
at least.
He's got a lot of craziness.
I would think
going
at
on.
least 5. I just don't think you.
But obviously, we don't know him.
Right.
outside of
You
that.
know, it's the first year at the farm. Just the mass on him is just his bases are just super impressive. Everything else, it kind of dinky, honestly. You know,
I mean, I wouldn't say dinky.
he's
it's
not
just,
dinky, but he's just. I mean,
Like that thing's cool as hell.
yeah, that's cool. But like
What do
main
you call that,
beams,
like a witch's claw. I don't know.
like if you're just talking about score, like he's no long length anywhere really, nothing
character.
crazy. He's
Yeah,
just
very-
cool character.
yeah.
Super cool deer.
Yeah.
Super proud of him. I mean, he's gonna look great on the wall.
He almost has like double brows.
Yeah.
Damn near. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then he has like 2 coming off the front of that one.
Yeah. No, it's a lot of character to him. Really cool deer. And I mean, he looks really good on camera. Like
Oh God.
when we first got him on camera,
He's an old deer, I think.
yeah, I
when
think
we
so
first
too.
got him on camera, it was 6 to midnight.
Well, I was thinking, dude, that's a high 150s. He just looks
Yeah.
good. You know,
Presents well.
yeah, presents really well. So
Well,
but-
I remember you even asking me because you're a cheap ass
yeah,
about mounting deer, and there was a brief second where you said something about not mounting him. I said, if you don't fucking mount this deer, I'm gonna be pissed at you.
well, I have a rule usually. So my rule of
Yeah.
thumb is 150 or above.
Yeah.
I didn't know at the time what the score was. You were talking him way up.
Well, I didn't see him in person.
Exactly. So I'm giving you.
Yeah.
You didn't see him in person, so I understand why you were
I
talking.
did say 155 to 160. I wasn't too far off.
You weren't too far, but obviously, I was the first one to put my hands on him, and if you would have showed me pictures, I probably would have been. I think I said that. I think I was like high 150s.
I think we said I was
Yeah,
like I
we
wouldn't be
all-
surprised if it's like close to Andy's. I think Andy's
Right.
was going to be higher in
Yeah.
the end, but like I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't right on.
Yeah. But
like I said,
obviously you can't see all the junk on the camera, so I was like, dude, he's
Yeah.
going to be a great scoring deer, and he still is he's a good deer. I'm not
Amazing,
downing
yeah.
him. But once I got my hands on him, like, I don't think he's going to be 150s. I knew he wasn't going to be 150s, but you were just like going it over.
See,
in your
mine
head.
surprised me. I thought mine was going to be in the 140s. And then once I
Yeah.
started adding everything up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's again mass. I mean his mass, what I thought it was going to be was not as it starts out crazy, 7+, but it drops off decently fast. It's not bad mass anywhere, but I thought his mass measurements were going to be damn near 30 inches on each side,
Right.
which was going to put him over
150.
150, maybe up close to
I
160.
mean, he was close.
His mass measurements ended up being like 22 to 23, I think.
Something like that,
Somewhere
yeah.
in there on both sides, which still good mass measurements, just not 30.
Right.
On each side. It's an extra 10 inches, almost right there. So that's where he didn't quite get there. I mean, everything else is he's an 8-pointer with this weird freaking thing right here, other
Yeah.
than all the junk.
Yeah.
So he's just a thick
Main
freaking deer.
main frame 8 with,
Yeah.
4 extra
Just
scoreable
a
points.
lot of
or
awesome
5.
characters.
Yeah. he's
And
pretty
we
cool.
should have pulled the damn tooth.
I know.
That's so annoying. Every time it's after the fact. You get busy,
Yeah.
gutting, taking care
Well,
of
it was freaking hot. I was like,
Yeah.
and then I said, okay, I'm going to mount him. He's going to look good on the wall. Either way. I was like, I don't care what he scores. He's a great deer. I'm going to put him on the wall. So I had to decide where I was going to take him to get taxidermied and all that. I'm going with True
Tales.
Yeah. True Tales there in Bait City, or Ethan there. He does some really good work, so
Yeah.
took it to him. Yeah.
Proud of you.
Yeah.
Good deer.
Gone one more
So
time.
now there's second punch,
Yeah.
and Mike has now killed a
What
deer.
what did it score? I missed that.
147 and some change.
It's a good deer.
So
Yep, solid deer. And then Patrick goes and just sneaks one in at the last minute.
nice little sucker punch.
Just,
Bow.
I mean,
hey Nate.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
with-
I'm not angry at any of it.
with-
It's just like,
Yeah.
God, I'm missing all this. I think that's what aggravated me more
It's
than
just
anything
you-
is I was missing it all.
Yeah,
because
it's FOMO.
Opening,
It was
yes,
just FOMO.
opening weekend,
And he
like,
gets it bad.
Yeah,
The worst.
I want to see. Like, I would have driven out to Andy, and he knows this, and seen the deer. I would
Yeah.
have helped him dump. I would have made
Yeah.
sure to help you. you didn't tell anybody about anything, so.
I told him.
I drove over and helped him.
That's right, because you told me, you're like, oh, Pat just killed me.
Mainly because I got a text that said, I need you to kill something so we can make this trip worth it.
Yeah, I really didn't want to drive all the way to the locker plant because that's where we go is like 40-minute drive.
Where did you take them cutting up? It's 40 minutes from your house?
Pretty close.
Mm-hmm. Jeez. Yeah, I mean, I took Lawson's deer there and I took mine. It's an hour for my house. Yeah. So but I like what they do, so.
Yep, same.
I'll do it.
So,
anyways, yeah, get into your weekend. How was Saturday?
Saturday.
Well, actually, you took your kids. Yeah.
We went youth.
Okay.
So, youth season, we went out. Saw, like 110, 120-inch 8 opening day youth. But it was quick. Didn't happen much that morning. That evening, Saturday, nothing. Sunday morning, glimpse of a couple decent bucks. It would have been a great first deer for my daughter. Mm-hmm. Cut the corner on us. It happened quick. It was like, okay, no big deal. Maybe they'll pop back out the timber closer, which a couple of them did, but it was 30 yards or less.
So it's like almost too close.
Directly next to us where we cannot move to get her situated. So it was like, just don't move. Maybe they'll walk out in front of us. Mm-hmm. Didn't happen. Sunday evening of youth, we had a real nice 10-point, I'm going to guess 150-inch 10 and about 245 yards. And it stood there for 40 minutes. What
was her limit?
Shooting-wise?
Yeah.
I didn't really know. She'd only shot at 100.
Okay.
But 243, doing the ballistics calculator on the Athlon app, like, just hold it and shoot.
Right.
Like, what we're shooting, we're fine.
Yeah.
That's too far, Dad. Okay. So I grabbed the grunt call, grabbed the rattle bag, just went after it. Ended up spooking does. They left. He left with them. Mm-hmm. Had something else show up that night right at last light, and I don't know what it was, but I said, it's good enough. If you could find it and want to shoot it, go for it. She's looking for it in the scope, I can't find it. I look at my watch. I'm like, you have 45 seconds. Like, I'm not pushing daylight times with a 9-year-old.
Yeah.
You have 45 seconds. We can wait. Okay, no big deal. We'll wait. Not a problem.
3, 2, don't you do it.
So, went through that. She, of course, which I was impressed she went that much. We hunted both morning and evening through youth season. Usually I get her 2 hours opening morning youth, and that's it. I'm like, no big deal. I think seeing deer really, that and Kendall shooting one, really, because my daughter's competitive. Mm-hmm. Like, Kendall got one, so now I need to get one.
I got to get one now.
Right. And she won't shoot does. That's her thing. That's whatever.
Did her mother teach her that? That, no, we're not going to shoot the mommy deer.
No, I don't think so.
I've gotten on to Amy about that sometimes. Like, nope.
Yeah. Lexa really doesn't care. I mean,
she don't. Yeah,
it's whatever. But went into the morning. I helped Andy. An afternoon I helped Andy set up his new blind. That morning I had missed what would have been probably my biggest buck ever with a bow because I'm an idiot.
What'd you do?
When you draw and you try to stop them, you should probably wait till they stop before you start pulling through your shot.
Usually.
Yeah, because instead of stepping when I tried to stop him, he stood straight up, and I shot in front of his neck.
You put the old e-brakes on him.
Yeah. And then he just ran out and taunted me at like 90 yards and then walked away.
Oh, man.
And then helped Andy set up his blind, went in that evening, and saw probably the biggest 8-point I've ever seen in my life. At 90 yards, he stepped out of the timber, fed for like 5 seconds, and saw doe and beelined across the field. There was no stopping him whatsoever.
Oh, wow.
So I was like, okay, there's good deer in here. But rifle season was coming. I hunted through my little rut vacation with a bow. Mm-hmm. Didn't really see anything else. Close anyways. Watched them from a distance. Opening morning with Blakely, nothing. That evening, I think we had one decent one cut the corner on us. just happened quick, not enough. Sunday morning, little girl was a little tired.
Is she still in the shooter's seat, or are you taking over?
She stayed in the shooter's seat.
Okay.
I wasn't intending on shooting anything with a rifle, just kind of letting her have it.
Yeah.
But that morning we had, that Sunday morning we had like 160 plus inch deer step out.
Oh man.
And I said, Blakely, wake up. Blakely, wake up. Blakely, wake the fuck up. Like, I went from whispering to almost yelling at her.
You have 10 seconds.
Because he stepped out at 140 yards broadside, just feeding.
Yeah.
And by the time she got up, realized what was going on, got on the gun, he had turned and walked away. Well, then it's, Dad, he's moving. I'm like, I know. It's okay. Stay on him. He just kept walking away. And I'm like, how far is too far for you to be comfortable?
See, I don't even know if I would have told her.
Nope. I just kept turning that scope.
Yep.
Well, that's the thing. She was playing with the dial.
Oh, I turned Lawson for him. I always back it way out. I'm like, all right, find him. And I was like, I'm going to turn. Right. Tell me when to stop.
I dial it out all the way, and then she just takes over and kind of let her do her thing.
Nice.
So she's on him, and he just continues to walk to the field edge and then turns. She goes, well, how far is that? I'm like, as far as the one you said was too far. She goes, okay, well. I'm like, so can I shoot? Because at this point, I have a tag. I'm like, can I shoot him? Like, I'm not trying to take it from you, but can I shoot him? Like, trying to get it out of her to say yes.
Yeah.
And by the time she says yes, I grab the tripod and move it to the other window in front of me. And by the time I get on him, he's stepping in the timber, like, ass to me. And I'm like,
oh, dang it.
The 243, I am not taking that shot. Like, we're not doing that. So let him walk. I'm like, all right, it's okay. We saw another young deer that morning, just real quick. But, I mean, she was tired of waking her up early. And so we go back out that evening, and there's turkeys like there always is every evening. So I'm fucking around on my phone, filming turkeys, sending Snapchats to Andy and Garen of these turkeys, and Blakely goes, there's a deer. I'm like, where? Like, I'm looking to the south and not thinking about looking to the east at all because there's a creek there. Like, where? Instead of pointing, she like rubbernecks goes, there. And I'm like, what? And that morning the sun was bright enough, I'd put the windows and the blinds up because I couldn't see anything. And I didn't think about taking them down. I'm like, what the fuck are you looking at? So I lean forward and go, oh, shit. So I grab the gun out of the window, pull it, and bring it back across in front of me. I'm like, I can't see them. You have to watch him and tell me what's going on. Okay. She's like, he's coming. I'm like, good. All right, good. You want to shoot him head on, or you want to you wait till he turns? We'll wait to see if he turns. Okay. Now, mind you, that morning I told her.
She's got patience. Lawson does not have patience.
That morning I told her, I said, when you want me to stop him, if you need me to stop him, you need to tell me and I'll stop him. And she just says, okay, Dad, I'm ready for you to stop him. I'm like, I can't see him. Like, I can't stop a deer when I don't know what it's doing.
Yeah.
So I leaned forward and it stopped standing broadside. I'm like, what are you waiting for? It stopped.
Yeah.
And at that time, I realized buck fever had hit her. Like, her face, her eyes are this fucking big. Pupils are huge. Like, doesn't know what to do. And then she, like, takes a deep breath and goes, never mind, he's walking away. And I'm like, the fuck he is. We did this morning. So I said, is it okay if I shoot him? She goes, yeah. So I grabbed the gun off the tripod, like, take it out of the tripod. First, I don't know the last time I freehanded a rifle. Stuck it out the window, leaned over and shot. Dropped him. By the time his head hit the ground, I had another shell in, ready to shoot again because I was shooting through a little bit of brush. He tried to get up once and then fell over. And, like, I was like, ooh, that happened quick. And I turn and look at Blakely, and she is in tears. Like, what is wrong with me? I'm like, what are you talking about? She goes, my heart. I could hear my heart beating. I'm like, oh, girl. So, we spent an hour,
That's
I
called
think,
an adrenaline rush.
in the blind talking about buck fever and how it affects people differently. And, like, it was an emotional roller coaster between me and her. She's like, I'm geeked to the gourd because we got it done, and it was a good deer, but it would have been a huge deer for her.
Right.
But it was just like, this is crazy. And then she's like, what's wrong with me? I'm like, there's nothing wrong with you. It happens. It affects everyone differently. And I mean, it was cool, a very cool experience. I mean, it was fun to just, like, I had no intentions of shooting,
Right.
and yeah, so it was a good time.
That's awesome.
I underestimated how far he was. He was at 55 yards. I thought he was still at 80 to 90. A little hot, but nah.
That's a close shot for a
Do the
rifle.
trick.
Shock. That's called that.
Yeah.
What did they call that?
I think it's just an adrenaline dump.
No, I'm talking about the
Dopamine dump.
dopamine.
hit from the bullet.
Oh, I hit spine.
Oh, did you?
The shock.
Yeah.
There's a term for that. I just can't remember.
I hit bottom spine, and it destroyed everything.
Yeah. It
Yeah,
won't
I
go
know-
anywhere.
I know what you're talking about, but
Hydroshock?
I think so.
yeah. But that would happen from a far distance, I think.
I don't know.
I think it happens either way once it hits.
It hits a bone. It's gonna. It's
Yeah,
gonna do
it's
that.
gonna do that.
It breaks the spine in half. It's definitely gonna
Yeah.
do.
But it was an 8-point, right?
Yeah, it was at a point.
Yeah.
140 and an eighth. I think it
Sounds
was
right.
I need to
I
get
think
that.
one measured.
I need to get a picture from you. Actually, I think he sent me one, but it might not be.
I don't have good ones. I was more concerned about getting a
I don't
picture
think
with
I
my
even
daughter.
have a picture. I don't know if I.
I thought you sent me one. Well, I'll text you.
Yeah, I'll get one to you. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, it was a cool experience. Got to, do it with my daughter. And,
That's
Is she going this weekend? You taking her all?
we were going to go tonight, but we were hanging Christmas lights and looking at cars and possibly going to look at a car to buy tonight. And so she's like, it's okay. So we're going Sunday.
Okay.
Give
That'd
it
be good.
one last hurrah.
No tomorrow?
No, she said, my cousins are coming over, and I don't want to be tired when they come over.
Got her priorities in line.
Mainly because I think she gets annoyed by them, so.
That's cool. man.
congratulations, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I mean, I didn't know your story at all. Really, I knew
Yeah.
she was with you. I thought, but
Oh, no, like
Yeah.
she was, my intent was for her.
Right.
But after me
That's
missing,
the
after
part
me
about
missing
hunting
with
with
the
kids,
bow and then watching a big one walk,
it was a
like
little
my
much.
patience was,
Maybe you need to start taking 2 guns.
well,
That seems like a lot of work.
how about a suppressor? Okay, that sounds a good idea.
I mean, yeah. I mean, you
After
got
January 1st,
Yeah.
then you have to pay the $200 tax stamp.
Yeah.
But yeah, congrats, man.
Yeah, that's awesome.
With kids, you just that's the cool thing about taking kids hunting.
Right.
It's almost like the stuff they do. You don't know how they're gonna
React.
to adrenaline
Right.
dumps. You don't know how they're gonna react to shooting. Like you don't know.
This-
Right.
this-
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
I mean, it sounds like she's got patience, which
She
is
does.
nice.
She
Lawson,
does.
dude, like, I got
Or is she patient because she's nervous? Like like what is going through her head?
That's the thing during youth season. What is legal for her to shoot? Anything.
Right.
Some of the young small bucks, little forks and stuff, we've had them walk 10 yards from us. Mm-hmm. No desire to shoot them whatsoever.
Interesting.
Like, nope, not big enough.
Yeah.
I don't want to shoot it. Okay. We'll just sit still because they're coming right at us. Like,
Yeah.
we just don't move.
and it's just so funny because Lawson's the complete opposite.
Like, he'll
I
just
mean,
shoot anything.
I've said it before, but I asked him before the season, before his season, I was like, "You gonna wait on a buck this year? Because he killed doe last year." And I was like, "You gonna wait on a buck this year? You gonna shoot?" The first thing you see, he's like, "Dad, I'm gonna shoot the first thing I see." I'm like, "That's fine. That's absolutely fine.
Right.
You can shoot whatever."
Right.
And I mean, you can obviously go back and listen, but the first thing that we saw this year happened to be a little fork horn, and it just thankfully it was moving around enough to where we had to wait a minute, and then the bigger buck walked out. I'm like, "Hey, there's a bigger one here,"
Yeah.
and so it just worked out. But I also know with him, if we hunt in the morning, we're not going to be able to stay very long, and definitely need to go later in the afternoon. He's about
gets
2 hours,
wiggly.
about 2 hour max on
Yeah.
that
Right.
because I took him during the regular rifle season. He still had a doe tag, and I was like, well, let's go over to my main farm. Let's kill a doe if we can. And it was going to be about a 3 hour hunt, and like the last 45 minutes, we didn't see anything. Last 45 minutes, he's like, "Dad, can we just go?" And I was like, "Okay, yeah, that's fine. Whatever."
Say,
But
Blakely's not a morning person, so like those are the hard ones. Mm-hmm. Put her in the chair, get her comfortable, and she'll fall asleep in my arm like instantly.
see, Lawson, like for school, he's a pain in the butt to wake up. For hunting, I go in
no
there.
problem.
Yeah, no problem. He's like, "Let's go." Let's go.
Right.
We getting donuts? Yeah, bro. We're getting donuts. Let's go.
I think that's a kicker.
Yeah.
You're going dad hunting. You get donuts,
You get
Pop Tarts, whatever junk food you want.
and
Let's
Coke.
go.
Like we don't have
Oh,
Coke or we don't have pop or anything in the house. So like a treat for him is a pop, and
Right.
so he's like, we're gonna get pop and a donut. I'm like,
I got a backpack full of snacks and
Yeah,
cooler.
yeah, and Slim Jims. He's big into Slim Jims. Taking them, he's like, we gotta do that every time. So
But
Well,
no,
congrats, boys. That's awesome.
yeah.
Proud of all of you and the kids. And
Is anybody gonna get out do any bow hunting?
I probably will try. I want to try some new
something
things.
sparks my interest. If it shows up on camera or
That's kind of where I'm at. Like I need something to show up, which obviously the cameras don't tell you everything.
no.
But as far as like my main farm, I'm pretty confident my two big ones there have gotten killed. I think they got killed youth weekend because they haven't been back since. And we don't have any. The other one, Nathan's kind of been after and hasn't had any luck. And so I'm not getting excited about the second portion of bow season yet.
Me either,
so,
but
I mean, considering most of the deer I've seen, I don't have zero pictures of. But I kind of need something to spark my interest. Again.
right. The only hope I got going for me right now is if this deer does what he done in the past, assuming he didn't get killed, he likes my clover plot during the late portion. So,
Is that still clover?
Yeah.
I mean, it didn't die.
My main clover, my first clover plot that took and been established for a few years now.
Nice.
So he always likes to show up. I call it the Thunderdome or the Fight Club because it's started now, but I always get bucks fighting in there. I don't know why they like to roughhouse around there, but it's pretty cool. Every year they always get a bunch of videos and pictures of them fighting in there.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, good luck to everybody the rest of the season. I got to go pick up a kid.
Okay.
So we are an hour and 40 minutes into this.
Yeah, I think that's good enough. Don't forget, December 6th, Odessa, Missouri, Broken Dollar Saloon.
Partay.
Parking is all around, so you're probably not going to be able to get on the main drag, but there is parking to
all
the
over the place.
east, or parking to the west behind, all the buildings, and then there's parking north, north of it. But it's right down, right there in the middle of Odessa, so at the main four-way. So come hang out.
See you there.
See ya.
See you, boys.